'Twas the night before Christmas, and Mike and Zack sat. They were waiting for Santa and his big red snow cap. The season was ending, and now it was clear the two good boys would get lots this year.
That's it. I'm too tired.
Mike stood up and said,
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to bed.
Me too,
replied Zack with a stretch and a yawn.
I left some cookies for Santa. I'll see you at dawn.
The two shared a bro hug and parted their ways, while Duke Pony sat brooding 2 time zones away. While Mike had been nice and made people laugh all year, Duke had been mean and struck people with fear.
I can't take it anymore, this holiday shtick. All this laughter and joy, it's making me sick.
Poor Duke Pony sat, angry and mad, for coal in his stocking was all he'd ever had.
Every year it's the same. All the good girls and boys go play in the snow with their fancy new toys. And who brings them their gifts but jolly Saint Nick? He sneaks down the chimney. He thinks he's so slick. Not this year,
he cried, rubbing together his hands.
When he comes to Mike's house, I'll kidnap the man. Then I'll have the toys and I'll get to play, while all the children cry on this normally merry day.
So he hopped in his car and drove off real quick, for he knew good guy Mike would be first for St. Nick. A few hours passed and Duke had arrived, for 30 miles over the speed limit is how Duke Pony drives. He set up a trap and hid himself away, for Duke would catch Santa on that cold winter's day. But he stood still for hours, maybe even a week. The frost nipped his nose as he started to weep.
Hurry up, fat man, I'm not feeling too well.
And as if on cue, Duke heard a sleigh bell.
Happy Hanukkah!
Santa chanted as he landed on the house, while from inside his hiding place, Duke Pony stepped out.
The gig's up, Santa. Don't try to run.
The Duke Pony spat as he pulled out a gun.
Ho, ho, ho! Duke, my boy,
said Santa.
How do you do? No need to be fidgety. Santa has brought you a gift too.
At that moment, Duke's heart did melt, as a fat man reached into his bag, made of felt.
Here you go, son. It was made by an elf. It's a big black dildo, so you can go fuck yourself.
Duke Pony snapped.
That's it!
He did shout, as he took the big black dildo and knocked Santa out.
Ho, 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 ho!
Stepping over the man, Duke jumped into the sleigh, and off into the sunrise the Duke flew away. Meanwhile in town, Mike and Zack awoke. They ran to the tree, but started to choke.
Where are all the gifts? We were so good this year.
Michael pleaded with the tree as Zack shed a single tear.
This is bullshit! We were so good this year!
When in walked Santa with ice on his head.
Duke Pony stole them and left Santa for dead!
Zack and Mike froze. They couldn't believe their eyes. Was this man Santa, or was he a lie?
Santa knows what you're thinking, and he ain't got time for that. If we hurry out now, Santa can still catch that rat.
Mike and Zack looked at each other. This man would have to do. For if he wasn't really Santa, then he was probably dangerous too.
Probably best to just go with it and we'll play along.
Yeah, and then I'll call the fuzz on my cell later on.
So they ran to the car and got in super quick. But Mike had to drive because Santa doesn't jerk stick. Back in Seattle, 2 time zones away, Duke Pony grumbled as he dug through the sleigh.
I've gone and done it. I stole Christmas, the whole lot.
While deep in his cold heart with emotions he fought. He stopped for a moment, grief he did feel, for the thought of sad children was strikingly real. But 'twas too late, he'd committed the crime. He had to act now, he knew it was time. He started to sing as he poured on the gas. He'd have himself a bonfire and celebrate with class. As he sprinkled the fuel, Mike did arrive.
Took you long enough,
scowled Santa.
Next time Santa drives.
As they jumped from the car, Duke Pony froze. But inside his heart, something arose. But no time for emotions as Duke struck up the match, and onto the gifts a fire did catch.
No, you ruined it!
Screamed Santa.
You son of a bitch!
As murder flashed bright in the eyes of St. Nick.
I just wanted to be loved.
said Duke.
Is that too much to ask?
That's not my problem.
The fat man did snap.
The tables have turned now. You've sprung Santa's trap.
Don't do it!
Yelled Zack.
It's his 11th time of year.
Plus, we need to leave now. The fuzz is almost here.
As if by Christmas magic, a SWAT team stepped out. With their holiday tasers, they started to shout. But Duke and Santa fought and didn't heed their request. So they both got booked for resisting arrest,
Get the paddy wagon.
said the cop.
You're all going to jail.
But Mike and Zack weren't hard like Santa, so they started to wail. So that's the end of the story. And you know what they say. Santa's hope for humanity shrunk 3 sizes that day.
Merry Christmas! Ho 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 ho.